name is Nakazi Solome, and I want to present my AI idea to you. My AI idea is about connecting different people's blood group to food, like to implement AI in food, like to help people's health, to improve people's health in a way that I want to create an AI system that can tell someone that certain kind of food is harm to them due to their type of blood group. Like in case they're on the ceremony, that AI system can tell them. It can be in their watch, like a phone, like it can scan the food and it tells them that this food is harm to you or it's not harm. This kind of food is in this food and it may affect you. So that will help to fight cancer because many people get cancer, blood cancer, because they don't know what they don't have to eat. They just eat everything, whereby some certain types of food it affects them. So I'm going to apply it like when someone gets something to eat, the system should tell them whether it's okay to eat it or not. And I think of implementing the system in people's phones or watches or anything they can move with, that it can produce both sound and text as output to them. So, and the system can take in an audio, text, image, and numeric as input. The data I'm expecting to use is image, sound, audio, text, and then numeric. The numeric part is to count the blood cells that are in certain types of blood groups because it's in blood. Because I expect the system to be used by doctors, whereby there is calculating of blood cells to determine someone's blood group. And the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning, the supervised learning, like the data is labeled, for example, the data that is put as input is labeled. Like you may give the system an app and then you define it as apple. Like the system knows that this is an apple, that the input data is labeled. But for unsupervised learning, like the data is not labeled, so the system figures out what exactly that is. Like it may be a mixture of oranges and apples, and the system can figure out, like put in clusters, apples alone and then oranges alone, and then it can tell due to their patterns that they are the same. It can differentiate them and then organize them in that way. So for the supervised learning, like it has feedback mechanism, and in the unsupervised learning, it doesn't have any feedback mechanism. And then for the supervised, it's mostly it uses decision trees, logistic regression, support vector machine learning algorithms. But for unsupervised, it uses learning algorithms, a k-means clustering, hierarchical clustering, and then priority algorithms. The supervised learning techniques that I'm expecting to use, like supervised learning is in two categories. There is classification and then there is regression. For the classification part, I'm going to like assign names to blood groups to be predicted when they are put in the system, and image classification of different kinds of food. And for the regression part, like it's going to work, like describing the relationship between certain kinds of food and then the blood group. For the unsupervised learning techniques, also unsupervised learning is in two categories. There is clustering and then there is association. So clustering, like I'm gonna be dividing different kinds of food into clusters which are similar, and then association, like discovering the probability of specific kinds of food or ingredients in a mixture of food. And then the IE challenges are likely to face, like incorrect translation. For example, like the system may give like incorrect translation about there is like yellow banana, then the green banana. So the system may scan wrongly. Like for example, the green banana is not good for people who have ulcers, but the yellow banana is healthy to them. So the system may fail to recognize whether it's the yellow banana that is not harmful, or yeah, that, that's the that's a challenge there, but it can be solved. And then the computing power for the AI system, it's a bit high. And then the limited knowledge about AI. Yeah, I have limited knowledge about AI for now, but that one can also be solved. The AI implementation roadmap can be tricky. So some solutions that I have to these challenges for the AI implementation roadmap to be tricky, I can solve this by getting similar with the challenges beforehand and adopting a step-by-step AI implementation strategy that can ease the process. And for the limited knowledge, I'm gonna make more research about AI that can enable me to implement, like to succeed in implementing my system. And then for the computing power, due to the availability of cloud computing and parallel processing systems, I'll use that to work on AI systems more effectively. The difference between accuracy, recall, and precision at class F1 score for accuracy is the most intuitive performance measure, and it is simply a ratio of correctly predicted observation to the total observations. One may think that if we have high accuracy, then our model is best. And then the precision part is the ratio of correctly predicted positive observations to the total predicted positive observations. For the recall is the ratio of correctly predicted positive observations to all observations in actual class years. One score is the weighted average of precision and recall. The AI elevation matrices, I'm going to use confusion matrix to calculate the accuracy of the model, like whether the certain kind of food is in it or not. And then for the F1 score, I'm going to use it to evaluate the machine learning model to sub-estimate the performance of the model. These are the references that I've listed for when researching about my project. These are the YouTube links that I've listed so far.